Basically, this conversation more about how your struggle embraced you to produce a creative insight. Like, what was the main factor that like really hit your head and made you say, fuck everything, I'm gonna do this and that with my life? What encourages you to keep going with your craft to make your craft even sharper, even more unique for the creator's eye? For sure, family, like, there's no wrong answer, there's no right answer, you know what I'm saying? It's your answer. Whatever you say is what we trying to hear, you know what I'm saying? Keep going with your craft and just keep speaking your mind, my nigga. I'm proud of you and everything you're doing.
Nah, I appreciate that for sure. And for sure, I'm already knowing, bro. I would really say, for real, how did I turn my struggle and what turned my mindset into, boom, I'm gonna do this, boom, like, I need to do this for my life. So, boom, I would say what really did it for me was, because there really is a lot, you feel me? There's a lot of stuff that factors into a lot of things for everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody got a whole different story about why they do things, how they do things, you feel me? I would say, really, I was really, like, shit was going good for me for whenever I was, like, a little kid and shit, you feel me? And then, shit happens. I'm putting this shit out there, like, you feel me? This is a little life story and shit, you feel me? Pops got locked up and shit. And, you know, you feel me, Q? You already knew. I'm pretty sure you heard about that shit, right? Pops got locked up, though, you feel me? He's still in that bitch, you feel me? He's still in that bitch. And why that really affected me was, not only did, you know, the closest person to me was taken, which is really my father, you know what I mean? Which, don't get me wrong, like, he was never in my household like that, you feel me? Like, my family split and shit, you feel me? But what really did it was he has always sat there and been my number one supporter, and then he had just gotten out of jail, doing good and shit, and then now he got locked up, you feel me? Just shit like that, and then that broke me down, and then just all my relationships with my family, my friends, just, like, everybody just, like, it started crashing because of my mindset and shit. And I was just like, I started getting mad and shit because I felt like nobody was supporting me and shit. So then I was just like, so boom, like, fuck it all, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna just pop out, you feel me? Like, because in my mind, I was at a point where I have nothing to lose. Like, I'm gonna just pick up the tattoo machine, just keep doing some, like, you feel me? And then it turned to a whole bunch of just mental stuff, you feel me? I was just depressed. I was in a lost place and shit, like, just trying to figure myself out. And what I really found out that I really like is music is one of the things I can't live without music, bro. I've been saying, like, I would probably, like, take my own life, honestly, if I went deaf, if I lost all hearing, and it's because I can't listen to music no more. The other thing I found out I really, really dig and I'm into is fucking tattoos. You know, everybody knows me for tattooing and shit, you feel me? So the tattoos is what really took, and part of that, actually, which is a little sad story, part of it is because my dad was a tattoo artist before he got locked up. I felt like I wanted to carry a little thing, just, like, keep me going and shit, and then I ended up just, like, falling in love with it.
Basically, you saying, like, you watch your people fail, encourage you, push you to the limit of, nigga, you ain't gonna lose. And basically, they instilled that into your head to the point where when you watching them fail, you like, nigga, I got no choice but to win. You know what I'm saying? You basically saying you watch all your people bump your head so hard that you ain't gonna bump your head as hard, even though you might hit your head on the wall a couple of times, but it's not gonna be as hard because you gotta be successful. You know what I'm saying? They taught you to keep your head on your shoulders even if you bump your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, I hear what you talking about, my nigga. Like, I hear you. But what I'm trying to understand is, where did that fuck it all mindset come from? Like, is that truly you? Or is that, like, anger and hatred build up protecting you? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like your depression be, like, almost helping your creative insight be more creative? Or do you feel like your depression is slowing you down? But sometimes being slowed down lets you evaluate your craft so you don't put something out there as fast that you don't want to really put out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about your depression playing into all your artwork? Because to me, my depression drives me in a different way. Like, sometimes a nigga can't always be kill, murder. I'm going to step on a nigga face. Sometimes a nigga can't be a nigga, I got all the money, I'm so fucking happy. Sometimes it is, nigga, I'm sad as fuck, and this is why I'm doing that shit. You get what I'm talking about?
Damn, not gonna lie, that statement really just had me think. But the fuck it all mindset, bro. Damn. To be honest, I really do think part of it is a protection thing. I'm not gonna say I'm a very hateful person or nothing. I'm very sheltered in by myself. Because I've lost so much, I know how to take care of myself, and I know I have to take care of myself all the time. You feel me? And if that means, somebody's talking down on me and I gotta go scrap, I'm gonna go scrap. You feel me? It got to a point, like, I wasn't, like, getting, like, the benefits that everybody else was getting at my own school. So I left my school. I dropped out of my school. The fuck it all mindset really just started, like, after I lost so much. I think the fuck it all mindset is a sheltering thing. You feel me? And part of it is I've been in that mindset for so long, it's all I actually know at this point. Yeah. And I would say how my depression, like, flows into my work and shit is don't get me wrong. There are days, there are weeks that I just want to lay in bed. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't even want to get on my phone. Like, I'm just trying to smoke and I'm just trying to like listen to music and just like sleep all day. You feel me? When you said that gives you time to evaluate stuff, that actually, I do understand that, because every time I get down and shit like that, I end up finding myself like, oh, I gotta go do something. Like, I got a whole new job interview tomorrow, which I wish I didn't. You feel me? But one day we're not gonna have to get like no more fucking job interviews and shit. You feel me? And that's part of it. You feel me? I really think my depression does like help me think in that way though, because whenever I get down in the dumps like that, you feel me, I always want to come up out of it. So I'm basically just looking for any little way to, get the fuck up and get rich, get all that shit. You feel me?
Basically, your dad, I ain't calling him a failure, but like, I be thinking my dad a failure all the time. Like, nigga, why ain't you in my life? Why ain't you got me new shoes? Why ain't you put me and keep me in school? Why ain't you come to my football games, this and that? You know what I'm saying? And that shit really angers a nigga. But at the end of the day, like, all that bullshit that he didn't do, all the things he said and all the things he did rubbed off on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, made you unique in your artwork, made you unique in your craft. Let me get better so this nigga do see me. Let me get better so they have to see me. You know what I'm saying? And that's where, like, that fuck it all mindset, I know what you're talking about. It's not really fuck it all, but it's fuck it all so I can do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel you, my nigga. I feel you on that hatred shit. Like, eventually, like, you get so much hatred built into your heart, you don't really know how to express yourself other than isolation. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't be trying to come off wrong towards people, but, like, it's like, bitch ass nigga, I know who the fuck I am, so I really ain't going for all that pipsqueak shit you trying to put on my name. I ain't no bitch, and neither is my people. My people ain't raised no bitch, my mama ain't raised no hoe. So I be feeling you on a lot of shit you talking about, bro. And it's just like, sometimes we don't really know how to truly express ourselves other than, fuck you, bitch ass nigga, you ain't finna talk, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes that's gonna get you in trouble you don't want. And I feel you on a lot of shit you talking about, bro.
I really think it's my father's failure that, like, drives me to it, not in a way that's like, oh, now you gotta see me, because he's been along with me. Like, he still calls me he just called me before we started this episode. I'm not even gonna lie. But I think it's really for him to be like, for me to know that I got us set up, me and my pops, I got both of us set up, you know what I mean? Like, for success, you know what I mean?
But like, that fuck it all mindset, eventually, like, that shit, like, really drives you, you know what I'm saying? Eventually you're on E, you're on empty, and it's really fuck it all. I'm finna push my car to the fucking garage because it's finna hail on my windows. I don't want my shit shattered after everything I worked so hard for, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I be speaking in metaphors and niggas can't decipher. But it's just like, when you got a head on your shoulders, you gotta really analyze what a nigga saying, you know what I'm saying? So when you in a fuck it all mindset, sometimes you're not hearing everything everybody's saying to you. That's the only thing I'll be like, what pushes you to a fuck it all mindset? Because sometimes we got to get out of fuck it all and build what the fuck we got going. You know what I'm saying? An overall fuck it mindset, you basically saying a fuck it all mindset drove you to be successful. And like, there's nothing else you can take away from that. Like, fuck it all means I'm going to be successful, fuck it all. And I hear you, bro. That's just that's as real as it gets, my nigga. I feel you.
Yeah, I understand you completely, bro. Now, okay, so then let me ask you, what pushed you to that fuck it all mindset? And what, like, Yeah, I'm gonna ask you the same question you asked me. You know, like your mindset, not in like what made you get into that fuck it all mindset, and what made you so devoted and so hungry towards your craft that you gotta be successful.
You ever feel like you lost so much, but you were supposed to lose that shit? Like this shit was actually weighing you down. That's why you lost it. You feel me? Like sometimes we think we lost a best friend. Sometimes we think we lost a brother. Sometimes we think we lost a family member, or we on the wrong foot with people. Sometimes it's good to space away and lose everything so you can come back stronger and build way better with the shit. You know what I'm saying?
I have felt like that. And it really is a crazy feeling because you really just sitting there and you like, damn, it's just another thing on top of another. But then you really just got to sit back and like look at the signs and shit and just realize that some things are better gone than, you know, in your life. You feel me? And what I mean by that is really just some negativity. Let it be a female. You feel me? For example, let it be a female. And you like always stressing about, you know, trying to keep her happy, trying to keep a relationship together. And it's low-key a little toxic, but you always so stressed on, you know, making it not like that. You feel me? And then she gone. Give you, like, you gonna be sad, but then look at the signs. You don't got nobody bitching in your ear no more that you're not doing, like, enough, even though you trying the best and doing what all you can do.
Bro, like a lot of shit you was saying. And that's why it's like sometimes hard to conversate with each other. Because it's like we really got to ask each other the same questions and like get an understanding of one another. Because like it's not like we totally different. You may be black, or I may be black, you may be white, you know what I'm saying? But our soul and our purpose and our journey is a lot of the same shit. A lot of people not being in our lives, a lot of jail phone calls, a lot of mom's not supporting you, a lot of your brother getting took, can't see his kids, so I'm gonna see my kid. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of shit just happened from like a lot of people not being there and motivating me in the ways I wanted to be motivated. A lot of like conversations that never got had with me. But it's just like we 19, we 17, we 18, we 20. You get what I'm saying? Eventually we the grown folks. So it's just like, I don't know, like ever since like jail, like transcended my mind to the point where I was like, you niggas are never gonna see me not in jail. You niggas never gonna see me rapping. You niggas ain't gonna see me. So one thing about it, you gonna fucking hear me. You gonna hear what I gotta say. I don't care if it appetizes your ears or hurts your ears. You gonna feel what I got to say. And that's when that fuck it all mindset came. I was like, nigga, fuck how you feel, nigga. Well, I feel like this. And it's not always a good thing because people don't always like to somebody stepping on their neck. Like, they be like, I feel you, bro. Like, you don't feel me, nigga. And that's what I had to like. That's where my artwork came through. Like, make some evil ass art covers. Because bitch ass nigga, this is what I feel like. You won't hear what I feel like till I can see you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of like shit that played into each other. And it gets hard to describe myself. Like, still to this day, like, I still don't know what I'm saying, but I hope it's the right thing. And that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of my hatred still overcomes my mind where I don't say the right things. That's why sometimes I be like, let me make a podcast because I want to talk. Let me make a song this way so they know how I feel. Make a mama song so I know my mama knows I appreciate her. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit just happens to shove me in directions I didn't want to get shoved in. But then when I'm in the spot, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Once I feel cornered, I love to fight. You get what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to feel cornered and like their voice doesn't matter. Your voice truly matters. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I have. Oh, and a female, like, that's why I threw my mother into there. Like, a lot of females don't take accountability of like what they're saying to a male. You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, at the end of the day, Adolf Hitler, fucking Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, they gotta understand what words do to the brain, bro. Like, that will make a nigga a madman to where their craft is so like spot on. You gonna feel that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like ever since I felt crazy in the head, like I don't want niggas to not feel me. I don't want niggas to not be around me. But it got to the point, nigga, fuck you and what you talking about, nigga. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm doing. I know how I want to be portrayed. But it's just like sometimes I'll be like, fuck that. You get what I'm saying? They like, fuck what? Fuck me, like, and then it turns into an altercation. But I don't want no altercation. It's just like, what you're saying, I'm not feeling that no more. I'm feeling a rage, nigga. I'm feeling hatred, and I'm trying to channel this shit into a positive flower that's gonna bloom and fucking everybody wants the same plant I'm planting. And it's just a mindset I'm trying to instill into people. Some people are gonna get their way no matter fucking what. It got to the point, bro, I wanted to be a hustler so bad. I wanted to have money to show to my people. And it's just like, if I don't got no money, nigga, y'all gonna see my craft speak for me. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, all the things I created is gonna be my money. Nigga, I'm gonna be the money. I'm gonna be the money. I appreciate you. And it just drove me insane, dude. Once I went insane about everything I wanted to be shown for, I wanted to be known for, I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a rapper. I wanted to be a football NFL player. But some shit you can't be. Some shit you gotta be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be a clothing designer that never had a fucking piece of clothing made. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta be what you are in the situation to show niggas like, nigga, you got me fucked up. I know who I'm gonna be. I know what I wanna be. I know who I always dreamed to be. You know what I'm saying? And until you embody that shit, you ain't gonna be shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I had to realize, like, damn, until I really put these shoes on and speak, even though it looks crazy, I ain't gonna be shit. And that's what, like, I really learned that shit in jail. Like, I ain't gonna be shit until I really show somebody I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be shit, nigga. I want to be gold, nigga. I want to be shitting out gold. You get what I'm saying? When I shit, I want that shit to be money, nigga. You get what I'm saying? And that shit drove me insane. Like, how do I do that? And I just realized, like, nigga, I gotta speak, nigga. They gotta hear my voice and what I'm going through and what I'm feeling like. And that's why I was like, nigga, let's start this shit. Let's never quit this shit. You know, female, like, this the last thing about a female, like, you ever have a female tell you, you ain't shit? Like, nigga, you ain't worth shit. Like, nigga, I've had a nigga treat me 20 times better. I had a nigga take me out to dinner, nigga. There was times I ain't had no money. I ain't had no car, nigga. I ain't had shit. I still don't got no car, nigga. And that shit drives me insane. Like, I could be 19, I never had a first car. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit drives me nuts, nigga. And I be like, I can feel you, but like, nigga, me? Wait till I'm in that car, nigga. Wait till I got these, you know what I'm saying? Got a nice ass chain on my neck. Wait till you know what I'm saying? I got a face tag with my baby daughter's name. Like, it drove me nuts to the point, like, you're gonna feel everything I got to say because I know who I am now. Like, I know what I gotta do to get here too. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes niggas just don't want to hear you. But sometimes you gonna be screaming, bitch, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, then they get scared. And it's just like, don't be scared because you just told me I ain't gonna be shit. But now you scared of the nigga that ain't shit. That don't make sense.
So basically, your fuck it all mindset came from you was, you know, like, you got taken away from the world and everything else. And you feel like, you know, like, you got treated like, you know, fuck you. You getting the end of the stick. You feel me? Now you gotta go sit in the pen. You feel me? Now you gotta be the one in the jumpsuit and shit, with the bunkie and shit. You feel me? Like, cause whenever I got locked up, that's how it felt to me. It was like, you know, like, you, like, cause in your head, whatever you do is justifiable. Everybody has a reason for what they do. You know, like, for example, whatever you did to get locked up, you feel me? Like in your head, it was justifiable because you sat there and you thought about, you know what I mean? But in the eyes of the law, they was just like, fuck you. You're wrong. You did this wrong. You know, this, and that. You feel me? So you got taken away and they said, fuck you. So now you feel like you got to get like revenge or some shit like that. And it's like, or maybe not revenge, but you got to make a bounce back and shit. And that bounce back involves you and you only. And that means like, fuck everybody that comes in your way, you feel me? Like, trying to do you wrong.
Nigga, you basically just said it. Like, fuck you and it. Not you, but you get what I'm saying? Like, fuck you if you ain't on my level. Like, nigga, I ain't got time for an anchor and a weight on my shoulder. Nigga, I'm already dragging weight. Weight that was never even handed to me. Food, plates I ain't get to eat off of and shit. That shit drives me nuts, nigga, because I want to eat good, too. Bro, the end of the stick shit, too. Like, who the fuck want the end of the stick when everybody else got fucking jewelry on their plate? Nigga, where my chain? Where my necklace? You know what I'm saying? I started to feel like that, but I was like, damn, I gotta get my shit. And then they gonna be like, how you get it? Nigga, don't worry about how I got my shit. It's there. You know what I'm saying? When I be asking how you got your shit, it's, nigga, go work for it. Go hustle. Nigga, I been hustling.
Nah, yeah, them females, bro, they be picky and choosy, bro. Man, I really think bro, because they eventually, like, let's be honest, bro, everybody had somebody in their life that just had it, you feel me? And a lot of females had an ex that just had it, you feel me? They had money, they had a car, they had jewelry, they had the clothes and everything, you feel me? And now that's what their expectations is for everybody. And I feel like not only females, but a lot of people just come to the expectation to a lot of other people with the expectation that we're in this new generation where, you know, everything's expensive, so you should have money. You need a nice car to look nice. Or not? Yeah, you need a nice car. You feel me? To be the shit. You need all this expensive ass designer just to look a little fly and shit. You feel me? I can go to the thrift store. I can pick out a little fit for $20. I'm still gonna look more fly than you. You feel me? But it's just shit like that. You feel me? And like a lot of people just expect too much nowadays because a lot of people don't know what happens behind closed doors. They only see the money, social media, just putting shit out there to be what it really isn't. You know what I mean? Nah, for real. And I'm at that point, I'm still in that fucking mentality. I'm not gonna stop till I get what I want, bro. And what I want is, bro, I gotta get rich, bro. I want my name to be known. I want people to like, oh, you hear Anarchy, you hear 817 Anarchy, and they can put a face to it. You feel me? They know what I do. I had a dream a few nights ago, bro, to where it was me, you, and the rest of 3K Soldier, bro. We was just going on a show, bro. And I mean, like, not no, like, little ass show. I mean, like, we had people, like, like, multiple mosh pits and shit. Like, people was just getting crazy, like, lit as fuck. Everybody was jump up and down and shit, like, and then, like, you feel me? And whenever it gets to a slow motion and shit, like, everybody pulled out their flashlight and shit, and it really lit that bitch up, bro. I had a dream of that shit, bro. And now I'm at that point, I'm like, fuck it, bro. Like, I need to get at that point, bro.
Oh, the key thing you said out of the last message you just sent me, bro. Expectations are too high, bro. That's one thing I had to do, bro. Like, lower all my expectations to fucking nothing, dude. Like, and that's when I built. Like, that's when I started really building everything myself. Like, I don't need your podcast. I'll make my own. I don't need this. I'll do it myself. And it just got to the point, like, nigga, we created this label to channel our expectations to lower. You know what I'm saying? Even though niggas ain't funding us $10,000, but look, we still got a whole group backing our names. It may not be 20 niggas, but at least it's 5. You know what I'm getting at? Like, we had to lower our expectations to build a better community for ourselves, because sometimes our community ain't gonna elevate you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes our community corners us and talks shit to us, and they don't know they're fucking creating devils. You know what I'm saying? They're making a devilish mindset, making a negative outcome for us, not them. You know what I'm saying? They basically talking to their therapist. Nigga, fuck you and what you got going. Nigga, fuck you and your bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be feeling. Like, nigga, like, you get what you give, and you can't throw a fit about what you getting, because you gave it. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn it the hard way. Some people just don't want to learn the hard way, and sometimes there's nothing but the hard way. But once it's up, it's stuck. You know what I'm saying? Once you really make it out your little situationship, your situationship gonna make it out with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, not the haters, not the... You get what I'm saying? Like, me and your situation the same. That's what I'm saying. Like, your situationship is me and you. We been through the same shit. We doing the same thing, and we finna make it out together. That's what I'm saying. Like, niggas just don't understand what it is to really come together and build with what you got. And that's why I had to lower all my expectations. Even, like, my conversations. I'm not the smartest. I'm not the brightest. But I got crazy-ass ideas to be the smartest and brightest. You know what I'm saying? I want to shine the brightest, nigga. I want to be the most financially successful. I want to be the most educational individual in my group. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a fucking bottom of the bottom no more. I'm sick of it. And once you're sick of everything, that's when you really gonna be the best. And sometimes the best always gets the bottom of the stick. You know what I'm saying? Because we the best. You get what I'm saying? We gotta build what we got. Sometimes people don't want to see you win because you're the best, nigga.
Hey, I feel that shit fully, bro. Some people really just want to put you down because I think they just see your potential, for real. You feel me? Like, we may not have it. We may not have, like, what everybody else has, you feel me? We definitely don't got, like, the money that everybody got. We don't got the status that everybody got. But you know what? Like you just said in your last message, the ideas. You got your own ideas. I got my own ideas. Everybody got their own ideas. But guess what? We gonna use these ideas, bro, and we gonna shine with them, bro. There's gonna be no more struggle like this, bro. I'm saying, bro, and to the people that still be watching our podcast, bro, like day ones, bro, that already checked out the first episode and shit, bro. Y'all finna see, bro. Like, I'm telling you, everybody finna see, bro. Like, bro, we finna make this shit, bro. I'm telling you, like, no more struggle, bro. Like, and like you just said, you trying to be the most, like, stable one. You try the most successful, bro. That's how I feel, bro. So, I just think that winning mentality is what separates, like, because we may not have everything, like I just said, but I feel like our mentality is what makes us a little bit better than, like, the people that think they are better than us.
These niggas ain't real, like a bitch, they gon' change up. Saw you in the street, in the hood, throw the gang up. Bitch, call my phone like a real nigga, hang up. Bitch, we on the block, so you better put your chain up. Ain't around there, smoking outside, I'ma take my like bread. 30 in the clip and I'm feeling like stealth. Blood get it drippin', the nigga be scared. Nigga all send his ass right to heaven. Blood gon' drip when I walk, when I steal. I don't got no friend, cause these four niggas hatin'. We going up, elevate.